Welcome to EdTech Tuesday. I'm Rich Dixon.
And I'm Jennifer Gibson, and today we're going to look at an app called Shout Science with an exclamation point as you're looking for it in the app iTunes store. You want to make sure you put that in there. And this is a fun app.
All right.
So let's take a look.
Let's dive in. Go ahead and launch that, and then let's talk about price and give us an overview.
Okay, so price is free. Yay!
That's a good thing.
So fun. And I want to make sure that you know that the review today is based on version 1.2. So I think this is a great place to start. They call this a comic storybook app, and it's really going to focus on the scientific revolution. And there are 3 stories that they have in this app. So it's not a comprehensive science app, but it does focus on a period of time. And if you're teaching that period of time, what a great resource to have, especially because it's free.
Absolutely, and we know that writing in literacy and pulling that into all subject areas, no matter what you teach, is an important aspect of standards these days. And so it looks like this might be something that could attend to that. Let's take a closer look.
Okay, so first of all, we go ahead and we click on Start, and what we're going to see is just this beautiful map of what took place and where these events took place in that time period. There's also some really nice background music that plays along with the app. It's very soothing, I think. I find it that way. So on the right side, you're going to find this timeline of, some important people during the scientific revolution. And also, you're going to find some things that you can click on. So Rich, if you want to click on one of these.
Sure, I'll try Robert Hooke and the microscope and see what we get here.
So some of these, it looks to me like he's going to add more, but right now you need to click on the ones that say
You mean
read
where
more.
it says read more?
That's right.
That's a helpful thing.
Okay,
All right.
yeah, go ahead and click on one.
Let's check out Maria.
All right. So you'll see that where this took place, you can see some activities.
I can read her story, it looks like. I'll try that.
And so what I love about this are the illustrations. And I think that a lot of time and effort was put into the illustrations. And there are some animation, but they're not distracting. They're just very lightweight.
Excellent. Well, let's take a closer look
So
and
you're
maybe
going to scroll on this one.
scroll through, scroll up
scroll
here.
Down.
All right.
So the age group that you're going to see right here is about 7 through 11, younger readers, but it could still be a value for some of the older readers who are maybe working on English as a second language or just need some remediation in reading.
So it sounds like it's adaptable for a number of different
is.
populations. So I can go through and it looks like read the story.
Right.
And
And there's not a lot of interactivity within the story itself other than the bit of animation that you saw. The story continues, so you can keep clicking through the pages and it will reload, and you kind of get the whole idea of what she did. And when you're done with it, you can go ahead and click back to the home button, and then it takes you back to the map. And you can actually click on places, you can see a little bit of animation here, and basically the app goes through the stories of 3 of the people from this time period. I think it could easily be added that they put in more stories. It just hasn't happened, at least at this point in time.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's any in-app purchases, but I always do like to point that out because I know some teachers are sensitive if they only have a limited number of iPads, or even if there's one-to-one, having the option for students to make a decision for an in-app purchase. And so I just like to highlight that because teachers need to know whether or not to anticipate that being an issue.
I have not seen any in-app purchases at this point in time. So I do think this is a great app. It's not going to be something that you use year-round necessarily. It could be part of a reading station though. But I do see it going along very nicely with the science curriculum.
And again, another thing that I think is really attractive about this is it has a very specific, targeted purpose. And we know
it's
that
beautiful.
apps that have that tend to do a little bit better in the classroom.
All right, so check it out on the iTunes Store.